Good morning, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and I will be doing a video for you today for your week of April the 14th to April the 20th. Okay, so this is the week that the Sun enters Taurus on Friday, and then we have the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on Saturday. There's a video on that in my channel if you're interested to see what kind of energies that's bringing in for you. Okay, so I've already cut your decks and shuffled your cards 8 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date, April 14th, 2024. All right, so let's dive right in here. So we have the Magician. The Magician is the number 1 card after the Fool. Okay, and I believe it is a representation of Mercury. Okay, so you are the master manifester of your life. Okay, and there's a lot of energy right now that you can be utilizing to manifest the life that you want. Okay, the Magician has at his disposal all of the power of all of the suits of the tarot. So he has the power of water, he has the power of fire, he has the power of air, and he has the power of earth. Okay, so you're being encouraged to tap into all of those aspects of yourself to really bring forth into reality what it is that you desire. So with the cups, with water, that is your emotions. How can you tap into your emotions? How can you tap into your intuition and your psychic abilities, and your extrasensory abilities, your clairvoyance, your clairsentience, your clairaudience, your telepathy? All of these things, if we are raising our consciousness and our frequencies, these are going to be developing more and more as we escalate and our kundalini rises. Okay, so these things are going to be more available for you to utilize to bring the reality in that you want to see your life to be. You are the universe experiencing itself. So we must remember that we are not separate. We are not asking the universe for anything. We have it within ourselves. We already have it now. We're just in the process of getting it. It's the story. Like a story has different parts, and it's the adventure that is the most interesting part of the hero's journey, not the destination, right? So with respect to the fire, you have utilizing your passion, your drive, your ingenuity, your raison d'etre, right? With the swords and the power of air, you have your thoughts, your logic. And what's the last one? Earth, your groundedness, your ability to be resourceful. You have to integrate all of these things. They're all within you. Even though you're an earth sign, you have all the power of all of the suits, of all of the elements, because you are the universe. So what is it that you would like to see your life to be? There's a lot of energy this week for you to tap into. Start focusing your focus on what it is that you want, and stop focusing on what you don't want, because that just attracts more of it. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your words. Words are spells. They put vibrations out into the world, and the universe matches your energy and brings more of that. And the same goes with your thoughts. Now, that's not to say that you can't have bad emotions or bad feelings, but you need to listen to them, because they're telling you that something's not resonating and that you need something different. You need to change something in your life. Okay? And if you sit with your emotions and you let yourself process them, they don't stay forever. But it's if you cover them up and run away from them, is when they linger for a very long time, because you're not dealing with it. So listen to your emotions. If you're not feeling something, if something's making you upset, if something's making you, it's not resonating with you, and it's trying, your body is trying to tell you something. So use it as a communication that something's not right. and that you have the power to change it. Okay. Next, we have the Chariot. So another major arcana card. This card is representation of the sign Cancer. And the Chariot is signifying moving forward. So a lot of forward moving momentum in this week for you, Virgo. Okay. And on the normal Rider-Waite deck card that represents the Chariot, he is sitting in his chariot and he is being led by two sphinxes. One is black and one is white. And they represent our duality, the duality and the dichotomy of life here on the 3D realm. We have good and bad, light and dark, evil and good. One cannot exist without the other. And we must alchemize both of those aspects within ourselves in order to fully actualize. Or, like I had mentioned with the Magician, all of your emotions are useful and they are here for our survival. And as long as we learn from things in the past, there's things to learn in every situation. And none of our emotions are bad. They are useful in certain situations. And even the dark aspects of yourself, do not shy away from them. You must face them, you must integrate them, and you must love them as well. Because they are who you are and they've served a purpose for you at some point, and perhaps in the future again. Okay, like if you did not have negative emotions, then you would die because they are there for survival. It's how you learn and protect yourself, right? Like I said, they communicate with your body, communicating with your mind and your heart about what is going on in the world. It's like a receiving device. So the guy in the Chariot also has the Magician's wand in his hand. So this is another representation of you manifesting the world you want. Your old life is dead. It's gone. You're leaving the city behind. He has lived in the city. He's learned everything he needed to learn. And now he's venturing off into the unknown. Step into the unknown. Go on a new adventure. You're leaving your old city behind, your old life behind to manifest the world and the life that you want. Okay, and he has the stars on his crown and the canopy that indicate it's kind of similar to the High Priestess vibe, whereas you have unlimited potential and you are utilizing your intuition and your psychic abilities to manifest in the world. And you're co-creating with the universe, but it's not co-creation because you are the universe. So realize that and tap into the frequency and the energy of what it is that you want. The gentleman on the Chariot card also doesn't have reins, you know, when he's driving with the sphinxes. And so he's trusting the process and he's trusting the adventure to get him to where he would like to go. Okay, because that's where you learn the most stuff and that's where you realize how powerful you actually are, is within the adventure of getting to the destination, not having the destination. If everyone was just at the destination of where they'd like to go, your life would be boring. If we were just happy, challenges make you who you are. And that is the whole point of the epics of the hero or the fool, is the journey and the adventure. Who would read a book if it didn't have all those aspects? Like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings, right? Without all the adventure in between, and Frodo just ended up at the mountain and had to throw the ring in, and that was the end of the book. It would be pretty boring, right? Enjoy the ride and create. This is what we're here to realize. This is part of the Kali Yuga, is the forgetting of what our knowledge is that we've had in other ages. This is not the most advanced humanity has been. We've regressed with technology and spirituality and ascension and everything. The Kali Yuga is part of that forgetting, and now we are emerging from it and we are starting to remember our lineage and our capabilities, okay? Then we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords can illustrate a never-ending nightmare. Okay, so you have a nightmare and you keep waking up and it's the same old thing. So perhaps you've been stuck, you're feeling stuck, like this wolf in his cage here. There's been no movement in your life on anything that you've been working on, or situations has been quite stagnant perhaps. This is the week to move things forward, but knowing that you are in control. Don't wait for outside forces to release you from the cage that the wolf is in, right? You have the power within you to utilize and alchemize all of the power you have within you to change the situation you're in. There could be some anxieties here. Okay. But now I think you are realizing how capable you are, and the power lies within you. What is it in your environment that you can change? So if you can't change something in a situation, then there's no need to expend any emotional output, because it is wasted energy and time when the situation will not be different after you're done crying or having anxiety. If there's something that you can change about it, then do it. What can you change about your situation to help you mitigate and to reduce your anxiety and your stress in your life? Right? On the bed, on the normal Rider-Waite card, there's a bed, like there's a picture on the bed, and one guy is being the aggressor and one is being the victim. So who are you in life? Are you going to take life by the reins, like the Chariot, or are you going to be a victim of circumstance? You're manifest your own circumstances. Stop waiting for someone else to bring in something for you. Okay, this is the time to create something of your own. You need to be an entrepreneur if you're worried about money. Think outside the box. There's a lot of different available options out there in the world with regards to social media or other things. Start being creative and not relying on other people to take care of your life. This is something that I have done and practiced myself. I got laid off in the last 2 years from 2 different jobs after 6 months at each job. And now I'm sick of putting my life in other people's hands. And I'm venturing into entrepreneurship. I started opening up my business in February, and I'm doing this too, to think outside the box. And I don't want to work for anybody else anymore and then get laid off again, right? So it's in your perspective, and the 9 is also almost at the 10. So I think your anxieties and your stress and your sleepless nights, perhaps, maybe you haven't been sleeping because of all the energy in the universe right now. I have been having troubles myself. Know that it is on its way out, but know that you can change anything. If there's something that you can change in your environment can be very, have a lot of influence in your behavior. And if there's things that you can move around and change in your environment to help you in your situation, then do it. Sometimes moving furniture around can change the energy of a whole room, right? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so with the Magician, you have the Queen Bee. Okay, so this is a very beautiful card. So the Queen Bee, she's in charge. She's in charge of the hive, and everyone does things for her and make sure that she survives. So you need to be the Queen Bee. Doesn't matter what your gender is, but you need to be the Queen Bee of your own life. Okay? And all of the sweetness and the honey of the world that the world has to offer will be yours, because you are a powerful manifester, my dear Virgo. Okay, especially with Uranus and Jupiter going conjunct in Taurus right now, this is the perfect time to put out into the universe what you want, because Uranus brings out chaotic and drastic and disruptive change, and Jupiter is the great benefactor. He brings good luck and opportunities for growth, and he expands everything. okay? So take advantage of this energy. With the Chariot, you have the change of seasons. Okay, so we have just gone from winter. This is a very beautiful card. We've just gone from winter to spring. Okay, perhaps you are, this is creating some opportunities for you to tap into that new energy of regrowth, rebirth, planting of seeds, blossoming into who you're meant to be. Okay, and this is with the Chariot. So perhaps there's going to be forward moving momentum as the spring develops. The sun is moving into Taurus this week. Okay, and I believe, when's the first day of spring? Oh no, we're already in spring. Sorry. There's forward moving momentum, and you're going to be changing as spring develops. Okay, so as you see the flowers blooming, as you see the trees blossoming and the grass becoming greener, you are going to be noticing this change, and your energy within you is going to be changing as well. And your momentum and your energy is going to be pushed forward with the escalation and development of spring. You're in tune with it, your earth sign. So pay attention to how you are transforming into your new self, into your new life, slowly and developing as the spring develops into summer. Interesting. And with the Nine of Swords, we have the gift. So within you, there is a gift. Okay. And this is with the Nine of Swords. So you do have a gift. Utilize, and I'm going to use this with the Magician and the Chariot as well. But tap into your gifts, perhaps if this is about money or something like that you've been anxious about. What kind of talent, skills, gifts, and abilities do you have that you can utilize? Or what kind of hobbies do you enjoy that you can perhaps tap into to help alleviate your stress? If it's not even about creating a side hustle to create money, okay? Like my boyfriend, he is in construction, and now he might be he's looking into making a YouTube channel about woodworking and making furniture and stuff like that, because his friend is doing it, and his friend is getting sponsored by tool companies now, and he's making money off of it. Okay, but this does not even have to be about money. How can you, instead of sitting within your emotions, okay, and maybe them leading you to vices to deal with them, what kind of gifts can you tap into to transmute your emotion, okay, into something positive, like painting, like playing a guitar, music, or something like that, or working out, or knitting, or like walking dogs or something. What it is that lies within you that you can use to transmute your feelings of anxiety, or that you're having a nightmare, like that you need to get out of. Let's start transmuting it into something positive, so you can still sit with your emotions and process them, but you're transmuting them into something more creative, and that way it will leave you sooner than later as well. Interesting. And then we're going to end the reading off here with the White Stag. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. Let me just grab that here for you. Okay, look at that. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. What was this whole reading about? You're the master manifester, tapping into your intuition. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. There's a lot of birds here. Sorry if that's disrupting you. So some target words here are nobility, transitions, spirit journey, change, king of the forest, dreams, foreknowing, leadership, romance, vitality, solitude, protection, purity, masculine, and luck. There's Jupiter right there. The white stag is revered in many myths and cultures. To the Celts, this majestic white stag was one who moved between the worlds. To Christians, stag represented Christ and the miracle of rebirth and renewal. So what is that? The spring? See? To some, stag was fertility and abundance. So this is all stuff that revolving springtime, which is how you're going to be transforming with the season. White stag is often compared to the sacred white buffalo for its connection to the Great Spirit. It is usually agreed that if white stag appears to you in dreams, meditations, or the physical world, it is a powerful medicine. Stag as totem belongs to old souls. Stag people sense that they have been down this earth road before. If white stag is your totem, you will feel intimately linked to nature and its need to solace. Intimately linked to nature. That is what the whole reading is about, my dear Virgo. Your transformation is linked to the change of the season of spring. You are a natural leader and will feel the need to guide and protect the vast magic of the woodland and those who dwell there. White stag people are connected to nature spirits and feel their presence. You are intuitive and can often sense the future. Your crown of horns, like a branch from a tree reaching upward, grows ever higher in quest for spiritual knowledge. If stag is your medicine, you have more blessings than you know, more knowledge than you imagine, and more magic than you ever believed, because you are the magician. So some things to keep in mind are, have you lost connection with your inner nobility? Have you used your sexual energy unwisely? Have you journeyed too far from the meadow? And find your balance and happiness in nature. All right, Virgo, that is your reading for this week. If you did like that, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You can also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, definitely not only check out your sun, but your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I'm truly grateful for all of the energy that you bring towards my channel and for watching my videos. I will see you next time, Virgo. Bye.